What's going on, you guys? It's Gia here, back with another Gia's World video and update. Yeah, once a week is typically when I do videos. Sorry about that. So, updates. A lot is going on. A lot has been going on, you know. This summer has been an intense summer. That is for sure. So much has happened, so much has changed. I've come to a lot of realizations of who I am, what I am, and taking the appropriate steps to living my truths and being free. And then also, you know, new job, realizing what my purpose is and what I want to do with my life. And, you know, things change from day to day, hour to hour, week to week. You know, things just change, you know. Oh, goodness. It's so much going on. So, I am gonna give you guys some updates. So, number one, I did let my grandmother, my uncle, my mother, two of my really close, good friends know what's been going on with me and about my truths. They already know. And I'm, you know, and surprisingly, when I told my grandmother, my mother, my uncle, I don't know what I was thinking that they were gonna be like, screw you, you're being disowned, bye-bye, see you later, sayonara, you know what I mean, adios amigos, you are now ostracized from the family. You know, I thought, because like, knowing my family and like, again, we grew up, well, they're still Kojic, Church of God in Christ, Christians. And I've been left church and organized religion a long time ago. So I just assumed, based off of our religious beliefs and principles, and then based off of the comments and remarks and the things that they have said and done, I'm like, you're probably gonna be disowned. You know, but surprisingly, at least on the surface, as of right now, they're very open and supportive, which was very shocking and like I couldn't believe it. And then it really reinforces privilege is real, because I have the privilege of having a mother, an uncle, a grandmother who, on the surface, as of right now, are very supportive. Very supportive. And they're not, you know, trying to disown me, ostracize me. And in fact, they were concerned about me because their whole thing was, well, you haven't really been yourself lately. You're not, you know, cheerful. You're not bubbly. And we've been trying to figure out what's been going on with you. And then my uncle was like, well, you know, he gave me a lot of good, sound advice and support. And he was like, you know, I know you've been talking about relocating. And he was like, I want to make sure that you're not relocating out of fear or because you're running away from something. And like, really, it's like, it's so weird. It's like, even though I don't really talk to my family, even though, which is really sad, like, I don't really talk to my family, but they always knew something. They already knew something was going on with me. So it was just very strange how that played out when I told my uncle, my mother, and my grandmother. I told two of my close, good friends this week, and they were very open, supportive, and I said it. I told them, and you know, mind you, I had already been drinking. I had a couple of beers, so I was kind of a little buzzed. But they were very supportive and opening. And then like one of my good friends was like, kind of was like, well, we kind of knew. You know what I mean? We kind of knew. So that was good to get that to be able to tell 5 people, and for those 5 people to be supportive and open about it, that was shocking, but greatly appreciated. And I recognize that's a privilege because everyone doesn't have that. And everyone doesn't have the same responses and support from friends, family, you know, loved ones and whatnot. And you're probably wondering, what am I talking about? You will find out in the future. In the near future. I'll give you, it'll be in the near future. The near future. Stay tuned. Also, health-wise, oh my God, my health is still all over the place. I haven't been to my doctors. I haven't been to my therapist. I have really been like closing myself in and like distancing myself from people in general, family, friends, associates. I just really have taken a step back. But I'm definitely going to be getting my health. I'm working. It's a daily, you know, process. Working on my health because my physical and mental health have deteriorated over the past 3 years. So those of you who watch my videos or follow me on social media or know me personally probably already know I have chronic gastrointestinal issues. I had my gallbladder removed 2.5 months ago, and I still have serious issues. I've been having a lot of fading spells lately where I'm just blacking out or fading, and you know, I don't really have much of an appetite, or when I do have an appetite, it only lasts for so long. So like 20-30 minutes into the meal, I'm like, I'm full, I don't even want this anymore. So I've noticed I've been wasting a lot of money and wasting a lot of food. I need to work on getting more rest, more sleep. I should be sleeping for at least 8 hours per night or more, because I'm always tired and I'm always weak. I've also noticed that I'm always cold. Like I'm always freaking cold. It's weird. And it's like if I'm either not cold, I'm sweating for no reason. So like, I don't know, you know what I mean? So I need to, of course, and then like I'm still having nausea, throwing up, diarrhea, cramps, just severe issues. So I'll be working on that. Also, as far as mental health goes, a lot of my mental health issues are, in my opinion, are directly related to what I told my mother, my uncle, my grandmother, and 2 of my close friends. So I realized that a lot of those issues will improve once I start living my truths and being honest to myself and others. But other issues like my anxiety and my depression, you know, they're just, and I haven't been taking my medication. I have been smoking weed, eating edibles, and drinking, and listening to music. And I was going to the gym. I haven't been to the gym in a month, but I'm steady losing weight because like I'm sick. I don't feel good. And I don't have an appetite half the time. And I'm only, if I do eat, I only eat once or twice a day, if that. So yeah. So I'm definitely gonna, you know, working on my mental health as well as physical health. It is a daily process. You know, one day at a time, one step at a time, one moment at a time. And like I said earlier, I use marijuana, I smoke weed, I eat edibles. And for me, it has helped with my anxiety in the sense that, you know, I'm not stressing. Like when I smoke weed, my mind isn't running all over the place. You know, I have ADHD, I have anxiety, and my mind isn't, you know, going 300 miles an hour. I'm not, you know, imagining all these terrible things happening to me at once. And I'm not having anxiety attacks on the highway where I have to pull over on the highway for 30 minutes or longer to kind of collect my thoughts and pull it together. I'm not having that when I smoke weed. I'm not sweating all over the place. I'm not, going crazy. Now with the depression, weed doesn't really, at times it alleviates the depression or the stress because you stop thinking about it for that moment of time. But then certain strands of weed hit me different. So like certain strands of weed, I am just like, I hate when I'm doing it. Like, seriously, certain strands of weed make me, literally make me suicidal. Like, and I have been suicidal. I've been suicidal really since 2014, but it's really leaped bounds since 2015. And this year alone, oh my God. And really the last 2 to 3 months, holy shit. So I realized that, and I'm working on that. I am. But these are, again, stress, depression, anxiety, and then also what I'm going to eventually tell people in the near future. So stay tuned. As far as my job career, I have a decent job career, and I'm starting it from the ground up. I'm working with amazing people and other community-oriented folks. I feel like I am being pulled back into social justice and politics and advocacy work. And honestly, yes, I've been on a break for the past 2.5, 3 months, but I'm still quietly doing things to support campaigns and people in marginalized communities. And yeah, I'm still doing my part, but very quietly behind the scenes. And I do realize I am, being thrust back into the social justice, political activism limelight. But the difference is this time, it's literally going to be when I truly want to do it. I am not going to overextend myself anymore, because that also really pushed me to the edge, basically. And I realized this year that self-care is mandatory. And if you don't do it, you're going to go off the deep end very quick. So, and it's really, it's really easy to go off the deep end. You don't even, things happen so quickly. So those are some of the updates. And that's another thing. So like during this whole period of time, I also noticed like my sense of living and being creative disappeared. So I went from being a person who was, I'm a visual learner, I'm very artistic, and I'm very animated and bubbly, and I just like to do things, outgoing. And I learned over this brief moment of time, the past 2.5, 3 months, and over the course of 3 years, I've become an introvert. I used to be an extrovert, but I've become an introvert. And maybe I always was an introvert. I just was masking it, or I don't know. So I used to I used to do all kinds of videos. I used to do skits, hot topics, podcast style discussions. I used to do all that, and I've stopped. And now, you're lucky if you get a video once a week from me. And I was on Facebook, right? So last month I was on Facebook uploading a video a week on my public page, Gia's World. But yet I haven't done that in 3 weeks, maybe a month. I'm gonna try to get back to doing that. But I am starting to slowly but surely get my creative juices flowing again. I got some video work that I'm going to be doing this weekend in Lansing, Michigan with Crack-a-Lack on the track and my good friend Frosty. So I'm excited to do some behind the scenes and chop it up with them. And I'm bringing my video. That's another thing. I haven't used my video equipment. Oh my God. I haven't used my video equipment since June 2nd, 2018. It's been almost 3 months since I pulled my video equipment out. So that's what I mean by, like, I just kind of, you know what I mean? I just kind of said whatever. And that's crazy because those people who know me know, you know, Gia's World, Gia's World Productions. But I haven't really been doing that. So but I'm slowly getting my creative juices back. Oh my God. So this summer also taught me a lot about love, relationships, expectations and standards that really don't exist, because I used to think whatever. I used to have expectations and standards. I even thought I had a type, and I quickly learned this summer, I have no standards. I have I have standards and expectations, but I don't have a type. And I also realized that you never know who you're going to connect with. You never know who you're going to vibe with. And man, when you make that connection with someone and you want to be around them all the time, and you like hearing their laugh, you like hearing their voice, you like seeing their face. When they send you a text message, you get all bubbly and happy and giddy inside. And I finally had that connection this year with a person. I'm sure they know who they are, but I'm not going to put their names out there. Where I've been with people, I've talked with people, and I've never felt that for nobody but this particular person. And it happened this summer. Strangest shit ever. Because I don't know what it is. It's like I care about people. I do a lot for people. I like helping folks. And I love it. I love helping folks and giving back. But I've never had that that type of connection with another person until this summer. And it's been a freaking roller coaster, tycoon, straight back in the late 90s, early 2000s on the PC when we used to play that. Remember that game, Roller Coaster Tycoon? That's how this summer has been, though. Like, seriously, it's been all over the place. Responding to I have so many text messages. But it's been wild. It's been wild. But I really like this person. Like, I really like this person, and it's just crazy. But anyways, so that happened. Then I also had other people that liked me, that were attracted to me, and I wasn't attracted to them the same way. The craziest, I'm just learning, the people, I don't know, it's just like this sick, twisted game that is played on us as we live and grow. Because the people that we like don't like us, and then the people that do like us, we don't like them. And it's just crazy. And I also realized, as I said in previous videos, how toxic I am and how I just was like, wow, you know, you need to get your shit together, Gia. You need to get your shit together quick. You need to get it together. You need to stop hurting other people and hurting yourself. And that's I've been on this self-care journey, and it's been, like I said, a roller coaster. But this video is 20 minutes long, and it's time to cut it. But that's just a few updates. Again, you probably see me in a week or so. So stay tuned for that. And the information that I told my mother, uncle, and granny, and my 2 close friends, that information will eventually be made into a video and various social media posts. Hopefully in the near future. So, some of you probably already know or have assumptions or think you know. Some of you probably don't know. So, anyways, again, if you want to keep in touch with me, because again, I'm still not fully engaged on YouTube. If you want to keep in touch with me, hit me up on social media. Links are in the description box below. Deuces.